Hello, I'm your neighbor, Amor W. Miller. I spent 27 years in the Army and I retired a Master Sergeant. Well, I went in the Army in 1953 when Korea was going hot. So I wanted to get into something that was more interesting, and so I chose Army Aviation. And I was a crew chief for a general that flew every Saturday. I flew a lot with him. So I moved up and then started training on helicopters, big helicopters. I did a tour in Vietnam. It was really interesting, and I was a maintenance chief, and I had a crew. I had 16 to 18 people. I repaired aircraft out in the field, in the sand, on the beaches. We got them going again. There were scary times in aircraft. One time at the company I was flying with, we had to get certain things off of it so that it wouldn't get in the enemy hands. We went in there and landed. Just as I stepped out of the aircraft, 4 rounds hit the front of the aircraft. Hit the pilot in the leg under the seat and hit the armor-piercing seat and went up the back. So Hellriegel and I, we got in it, and I said, let's go. So I just wound her up, and we landed at the field. Hellriegel and I put her down, and we scooted in on the grass, and the commander of the field came down. He says, Sergeant Miller, you did a good job. But I lost 4 people in one aircraft. Captain Walsh, First Sergeant Butcher, Specialist Hellriegel, Chattis. They're on the wall. And I remember them all. And from there, I was assigned to the presidential unit to support presidents and dignitaries. I was there with President Johnson. We flew from his ranch into Dallas to pick up his newspapers almost every morning. Johnson was all right. I mean, he could talk to you, and he would talk to you. He used to come along and hit me on the back of the head. And I went out to his ranch 3 times for dinner. And he'd come out and bull crap with you, and we had a good time. And President Nixon came along, and I was with him for 8 years. And he was a good man with bad people. I was with him in, I think, 17 countries: Germany, Egypt, Japan to Korea, Vietnam. I was with President Ford for the year he was in. President Ford had a trick knee from football. People that takes your pictures used to ridicule him falling. And I caught him once, but he would fall all the way down sometimes. Oh, there was good times in there, and bad times. And, just like life, that's life.